Right.
There we go. We got
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can still hear the music in my ears. There we go. I think it's sorted. No, it's not. It's still going. Stop it. Oh, I'm going to... This has been a fantastic start. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering. This hasn't been a chaotic 20 minutes at all or anything, but hi. We are live. We've got people in the chat as well. That's good to see. My name is Gooner Lee Meadows. Joined to my left, and yeah, I do mean to my left, I've got a very noisy Amy Meadows next to me. But to my right, I have the top dog himself, Sam. Hello, mate. How are you?
Little inside joke there.
It was.
Yeah.
I've been playing with that joke all day.
Yeah, I'm good. It's obviously been chaotic today.
Yeah, it's so chaotic. Sam's frozen within a minute. I've got Amy being noisy to the left of me. It's all going on.
We'll do some magic then. I'll change them over one. I've prepared
it. Amy, do you want to get on the camera? Come on then. Come on then. You're going to co-commentate with me, are you? Right, do you want the headset on? Say hello. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Excellent. Right. So if Sam's able to do some magic, hopefully, we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Sam can helpfully tell me all about the team news that's gone on, because there's 2 changes to the Arsenal lineup from the first leg, Sam, right? Hello, Sam Wilson. Are you there? Well, yes, Lee, that's right. It's funny you should say that, because Dom Solar returns in goal. Sam's gone completely now, so that's helpful.
Cuddle.
Cuddle. Amy wants a cuddle.
Hug.
Yeah, that's right.
Hug.
Amy is here on the camera. This is my daughter. So I want everybody in the chat to say hello to Amy, please. Thank you very much. You're all very patient. Aren't they, Amy? Amy, where should people subscribe to?
Gooner Gathering.
Gooner Gathering. You're right. And we're on our way to 400 subscribers, Amy. Isn't that good? So let's see. We've got the comment section up. Now, Sam has actually left us. So what I'm going to have to do is, whilst trying to deal with my beautiful daughter here, I'm going to have to tell you that Chloe Kelly is in the starting lineup, Amy, for Beth Mead. And Dom Solar plays in goal instead of Zimberger. Of course, they both had injuries. But they've both returned to training. So that's good news. So I'm going to have to. This is called multi-skilling, everybody. And if you like what I do in multi-skilling, please give us a like. Thank you. Dom Solar is in goal. Emily Fox is, of course, at right back.
7.
Leah Williamson and Steph Catley at centre half. Katie McCabe's at left back. Rita Marnham and Marianne Arcadante, the lady who scored the penalty that got Arsenal back in the game in the first leg, plays. Kim Little's the captain. Caitlin Ford, Alicia Russo is the centre forward, and Chloe Kelly comes back into the lineup. There's a moment of silence actually in the ground at the moment in memory of Pope Francis, who, of course, passed away this week. So perhaps it might be fitting of us if we just held fire just for a second. Can I get you to sit down, please, Amy? Sit down. Go on. Then you go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Then you go. Say his name, and he appears.
Hey, I'm back.
Hopefully.
I'm back. I'm back.
Sam, are you there?
I'm here.
You're here? I can't hear you.
Oh, funny. Oh, no. No,
Try again.
I'm definitely here.
I can hear you now.
Okay, ace. I think you synced up quite well, because when you said the minute silence, I was on that minute silence, and they've stopped the minute silence now, and I'm looking at Russo kicking it off.
Oh, we're in the same place then.
So not kicked off yet.
Not kicked off yet. Not kicked off yet. I'll let you know. It's gone now. Arsenal with the ball.
Okay. I'm still. I'm on VAR duties.
So I'm going to press. I'm going to press the hold button if I can with the ball at Dom Solar's feet.
Okay. So.
My dear, that's not helpful because the time's not on the screen.
Russo has just paid the ball back. Leo has just passed it back to Van Domselaar.
Right, hopefully we're near enough the same place.
11,
I tell you what, I'm
13.
so stressed.
The clock's just come up and I'm on 20 seconds.
Perfect.
Cool.
And we're attacking on the right straight away.
Yeah.
Emily Fox. Played it back though. There's a glare on my television screen.
Not gloating, but the formation that I drew was the formation that DAZN gave. So I'm not gloating or anything.
Do you want to get, obviously you were having difficulties. Do you want to give your thoughts on the lineup?
Oh, I was really excited because obviously we've got a better keeper in. No disrespect to Zinsberger. She's been amazing for us in the past, but times have to change and adapt. Van Domselaar's back. And then my other pet peeve when I went to the game last week, was it last week? I think it was last week.
Yep.
Was that Chloe Kelly didn't start. So she's obviously starting. So I couldn't have made it more perfect for me. And just want them to that's what frustrated me about the Saturday game when I took my friend who isn't really a women's football fan. Was we didn't reach the same levels that we did in that Real Madrid game that me, you, and Josh watched.
Yeah.
And that's what we've got in us. So I'm hoping that we show this today because we've got another mountain to climb, really. Although it's only one goal this time.
Yeah. Mind you, Sam, we've got good history at this ground, and only 2 years ago we won 5-1 here. So reasons to be cheerful. Yes, Lee, that's right. It's funny you should mention that. So I did it last time, and we'll do the ongoing joke. So if you wanted to donate any money to the channel so Sam can get a decent Wi-Fi, there you go. There's the link you need to find. Visit kofi.com/Gooner Gathering. Any donations are very welcome, aren't they, Sam?
They are. Buying an extender and then it still being rubbish is the worry. But we will move.
Welcome back to Gooner Gathering Uncensored, where he's bought an extender which doesn't work.
Didn't think like that, but now I see it.
Yeah. Decent start for the game though. Nearly 3 minutes in, we've had a couple of excursions up the right-hand side and a corner kick, so looking good. I'm just going to jump off the camera just for a second. I've got a heck of a glare on my window, but you know what? I'll wait a minute because we're on the attack here. Are you still there? Talk to me, brother. Let me talk to you. Or not.
We need tabs on the subscriber count because we're still on that subscriber count, and there needs to be 399 soon so I can make it 400.
I mean, they're going to be flooding in with professional content like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Currently on 398 subscribers on Gooner Gathering. There's names in the chat. Let's get to it, says Nez.
Hamza. Yeah.
Good to see you. Yeah. Russo just missed a heck of a chance, mate. Ball in on the left-hand side. That's Caitlin Ford. Russo set it up, and there's the shot. Was it Kimmy Little? It was Kimmy Little with the shot. Went for a corner.
So, yeah, when it hits 399, you need to let me know.
I'll try and do it. I'm watching the stream, watching the telly, watching Amy, and watching the Glay. All right.
Yep.
4.5 minutes. Corner kick.
Yes,
it's in.
Come on. Manu.
I'm not going to get to it. Hang on. Let's just check VAR's in operation. Arsenal have got the ball in the net. Marnham has put it in there. It looked messy as heck. So I'm just going to hold on a minute. Commentary seem rather happy that it's a goal. My picture's just capitulated on the telly. That's good. Apparently, we're a good source of samples. Let's see the corner again, Sam. Keeper's just flapped at it. Yeah, that's a goal, mate. I mean, I'm not even sure if it came off Marnham or the hand of the defender, but it certainly is 1-1.
I muted myself just to find out. We've now got another point to this story because we have a fly in the room. So,
does it need its name banner and everything?
It's going to not be alive by full time.
Do you know what? It's buzzing to be there.
It is, but it won't be pretty soon.
Apparently, the goal has been given
to Russo.
How's it been given to Russo? Really?
I'm not bothered. I don't care if it comes off Van Domslaar's head as long as it goes in. It's 2-2.
I mean, that would have been a heck of an effort had it come off her when she was still in our penalty area. But
yeah,
be that as it may. The chat is busy. We've got 10 people in there. If you're here and if you're new, let's try and do this. Let's do the thing and let's get up to 400 subscribers. What I'm going to do, I am going to get off the camera just for a second so I can deal with the glare. So it's Sam Ship for a moment.
It is. So we've played it back to Van Domslaar. And she's bringing it forward.
I need to change the score thing as well. Right, I am back in position.
Well, hey, I tried commentary there. It went okay. Maybe I need to get that. Something I need to do more, I think.
Good man, Sam. You're a professional broadcaster.
What a start.
Perfect.
To be fair, I did see the video.
The minute I said perfect, he's gone. I don't believe it. In the words of Victor Meldrew, I'll just take it from here because I think McCabe has just deflected a cross out for a corner to Lyon.
Well, she was really dangerous in the first leg if I didn't go off. And she's starting that way again. One that you'll be mentioning many times when Lyon attack.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk more about the Lyon side in just a minute, I think, but we've got a corner to defend. And here it comes towards the near post. Domslaar trying to be assertive. Goal's open. Shot is over the bar.
Ow.
She committed though, and I'll defend her. I'll defend her because she committed to going for it, and she kept going. She didn't stop. Although the number 3, you're going to have to help me who that is. Sort of kept going and made the shot for herself. Domslaar tried to make it as difficult as possible, I think. But yes, still 1-0 on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. Sam's so stunned he can barely move. He's been hit with a stunner. Arsenal on the attack again. This time on the left, Marnham plays it to Katie McCabe, Republic of Ireland international.
Oh,
it's been
that's
fouled there. Well, it's normally built on the other foot, to be fair. McCabe's normally the one doing that sort of challenge. Referee said play on. Right. You good? You still there? Anyone? Kofi.com/Gooner Gathering for donations.
So the Arsenal app has given it as an own goal.
Yeah. Right.
From the goalkeeper.
Okay. We'll take it.
Again, it
10 minutes on the clock. Perfect start for Arsenal. 2-2 on aggregate.
I was about to say Lyon have some handy players and then tell you who, but I did go off. So
okay.
Let me get that up and.
Wait. Yeah. So apparently, goal by Endler, the goalkeeper. Arsenal on a good position, going in the penalty area. Ball in the penalty area, it gets kicked away. Where's it going to go? It's going to fall to Kelly, I think. Here we go. Arsenal on the attack again. Arsenal have been good going forward so far. Being positive. Somehow that through pass managed to get to the Arsenal player.
So one of the players that I was going to mention, it's a milestone for them today. So their centre-back, Renard, has made 500 appearances for Lyon.
Caton Ford with a shot towards the near post. Keeper saves it. Hello, AFC Always is in the chat. It's good to see you, buddy. The only fight I've seen at the Tottenham ground all season was Eubank versus Ben last night. What a fight it was as well. I was privileged enough to watch it with my broadcast colleague yesterday evening.
Yeah, I don't know if you got any bit of the comment about Renard.
I think you said something about it being a record landmark for her. I got as far as that, I think. Has she got something like 500 appearances to her name, Sam?
Yeah, 500 for Lyon.
There we go. I have been doing my homework, boys and girls. See, we've got 20 people in the chat already. We've got 20 people watching us. Lovely to have you all here. Catley with a cross. It's going away from the goalkeeper. She catches that one.
So obviously, if my camera doesn't go off again, Basha, their left.
Yeah. I love the fact he said, if my camera goes off again. And then it went.
Didn't it? So yeah, Basha attacking wing back, really good going forward, really good defensive.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then Diani, they're the three standouts. So they'll be the ones that you're watching out for. But no, they're very successful.
They're very successful and under the management of a former Arsenal manager as well. I think you might have to resort to turning your camera off, mate, because it's not working, is it?
No.
We'll have to go sure you got a pretty avatar picture for yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that.
Just make sure it's not problematic or anything, you know.
Yeah, no, they have been in the past, but
yeah,
we'll make sure for this one.
Yeah.
What I'll do for myself is I'll put you on now.
Oh goodness me! Whatever he just done, I think he just hit a strike or something.
Typed on my keyboard, maybe.
Possibly. The perils of being a live broadcaster and multi-skilling everybody. I tell you what, my heart's going 100 mile an hour already. Arsenal looking good in possession, I have to say that, and we probably look a better balance with Chloe Kelly in the side. Arsenal going through that right-hand side again. Through ball going into the penalty area, needed to be dealt with. And indeed, Carpenter does deal with it. And it's a corner kick, I think. Ellie Carpenter. Just seeing the mess of a goal. And yeah, it does look like it's sort of, I don't know how initially it went to Russo. It definitely came off Marnham and then off the goalkeeper, perhaps. Probably not the best bit of work that she's ever done, unfortunately. But, you know, it doesn't matter. We are one up. What's going to happen this time? Corner. What's the ref want? They're saying that Arsenal are taking their time. Don't give me that. Just add it on at the end. What's wrong? Chloe Kelly's going to take this corner. Oh, make sure it's in the quadrant. Punch for the goalkeeper this time. Come out to the edge of the penalty area. Immediately the danger the immediate danger is taken away. But Arsenal are going to get it back. Leah Williamson with a deep cross that goes out of play. Sam, are you there?
I'm here.
Say his name, but he won't appear. Quarter of an hour, just 16 minutes gone. Arsenal started well, mate.
They have.
Insightful.
Yeah, no, very insightful. Right, let me get an image that is going to fit, because the one that I had,
Fox being put into duty with a pass back. Dom Solar dealt with it fine, no problems.
64% possession so far for Arsenal. Yeah. They're 36.
Yeah.
It's a start you want to make.
Yeah. Especially for a side that's got such a reputation as well. Just to glance over some other scores as we have a minute in the FA Cup. Is Forest 0, Manchester City 1. Enrico Lewis scored the goal after 2 minutes. In the Premier League, it is now Liverpool 3, Spurs 1, which I believe makes them champions.
It does. It sure does.
Diaz, McAllister, and Cody Gakpo on the score sheet. Spurs went ahead hilariously from Solanke. And of course, there was another game, wasn't there? There's Bournemouth 1, Manchester United 1.
And
United. 2 seconds, Sam.
Oh, that's all good.
Just to say, Hoyland just equalised in the 96th minute of the game. Semedo scored for Bournemouth, and Everson got sent off.
There we go.
Cross into the penalty area. There you go. That's very nice, Sam.
It's from somebody from Pinterest, and it's the cannon, but with Arsenal women's above it.
Nice.
Because I didn't want to put the normal cannon, because today is not for the normal cannon.
Yeah.
Did you see the score earlier in the Champions League as well?
I understand Chelsea got a bit of a thumping.
They did. It finished 4-1, which means on aggregate it finished 8-2 to Barcelona.
Goodness me.
Which, although it gave me a smile this afternoon, it also made this task even harder.
Yeah.
But
it's his Champions League, mate.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
You know, we saw it in the previous round against Real Madrid. Both sides, in the women's and the men's. Big sides beat big sides. That's what this competition's all about. I've been saying, and I've seen loads of social media stuff about people talking about the Arsenal men's side facing PSG over the week, and it's hilarious because we beat them in the early stages, but you know, and people say, oh well, you know, they're gonna cook us and all this. This is Arsenal fans. This is Arsenal YouTubers. Not mentioning any names.
Also, though, like how weird that the stars could align. That Arsenal and Barcelona find themselves in 2 finals.
Yeah. Just Hammers Football TV have joined us just to remind us that they only need a point to Liverpool only need a point to win the Premier League today. But to be fair, a lot of us I think will say, yeah, they probably won it a while ago. But it's sealing the deal today, I guess.
No.
Good God Almighty, it's fallen apart.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
That was a mic drop of a hell of a mic drop.
Yeah, no, that happened a long time ago, but that's why we're sat here watching this instead.
We're watching Women's Champions League instead.
The final reminder is it's on May 24th.
Okie dokie.
So that's the day before the Champions League final as well.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
That's something to be considering, everybody.
It is. It is.
Wow.
It is. It'll also mean that a certain thing that we are doing in the background that will be going down on the 31st. I can't announce it because it hasn't been posters haven't been done, but it also means that there could be 2 finals over that weekend. If that's very much if.
And I actually can give you an exclusive that the Sunday after the final, the Men's Champions League final, I'm seeing Bosch Bertie.
Oh, amazing.
And I'm seeing him live and in person just outside Chelmsford County Cricket Ground. Or Essex County Cricket Ground.
I definitely think it would be nice to get a video together and just speak about the day afterwards or something to put here for the people.
Yeah, but let's get there first. You know, we gotta do the thing first. But yes, that's all in the all upcoming. That's a mood. Oh, I see. I understand what you mean. It's funny though, because there are content creators like myself and that try and be extremely positive about the whole thing, and there's others who, we're not going to get past Real Madrid either side, by the way. And all of a sudden, when they do it, there you go. He's trying to be clever, knowing full well his camera's going to freeze.
4000.
4000.
400 subs. You'll be on 400 subs.
Oh, amazing! Thank you.
399, and then you've gone to 400 now.
Well, there you are. There it is. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. You're in a gathering on 400 subscribers. It's been a long way to do it, but we've managed it. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and contributed to the channel. So the next landmark is 500, everybody. Let's go.
I called it before we came on stream. I called it. I said, it's happening. Manifested it, and it's here.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get some record numbers on this stream. You'd love to see it.
I think that's it.
It's flying by, I've got to tell you. Arsenal's so good in possession, so easy on the eye. And all of a sudden, it's 25 minutes nearly gone.
Yeah, that has gone really fast. So fast. But I'm just pleased.
Probably largely because my heart's going so quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm pleased.
Medic!
Yeah, we've yeah. Any milestone is a milestone.
Yeah,
We've hit that.
yeah. It's something I'm very proud of, and again, massive thank you to everyone who's contributed either on the chat, subscribed, and indeed all the members on the squad that have been on camera or be on camera. Miss kick and a half from the goalkeeper from Lyon. Wow, wasn't that wonderful? That wasn't a great advert for the women's game. But she's having a nightmare. She's not slept in about a week. I know she feels. Arsenal with a throw in. Katie's going to take it. She's got about 3 people around her. McCabe.
Oh, goal kick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the mo, Amy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the mo. Yeah, I know. You have the bridge, Sam.
Having a moan. What's that?
Yes, Amy. Yeah, I'm in the mo. Yeah, I'm in the mo.
Also, what we've had lots of moans.
Oh, another poor clearance. Caldente, could you get it? Header in. Oh, Russo's just wide. Could have gone 2-1. Left footed cross, the header. Probably quite a bit wide, to be fair. Maybe it was closer than I thought, but no, it's not. What a great cross in. Goodness me, Arsenal could have been 2-1 ahead. Arsenal do get themselves in a little bit of a mess. I think Steph Catley's down and hurt herself. A necessary foul, I would say, there from McCabe. She's probably going to pick up a booking. McCabe, no stranger to the referee. Free kick to Lyon on their right-hand side. Catley made the clearance and then went down in a heap. I am not sure.
I'm here.
Sam, can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good, because I'm not sure I was there for a bit then.
No, you were.
Because I was trying to explain that Catley went to clear it, and then she went down in a heap. She's still being attended to. So Catley had a bit of a misunderstanding there. Then Catley's gone down. Catley been playing centre half this season. Probably good point to bring up that Lottie Woober-Moy is amongst the substitutes. If we need a centre half just back from injury. No. 401 subs. Whee! All right. So as Catley leaves the field, we'll see what's going to happen. But she looks like she could probably run it off. Arsenal are down to 10 men for a moment, and it's a free kick to deal with.
Woober-Moy's on the bench as well, so I've got that option.
That's exactly what I just said. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Gone towards the near post. It's away initially from Arsenal. Back on the right-hand side. There's the cross coming in. but it should be away. It's only half away. Nice back heel. Referee says no penalty. There was a bit of a dive in the penalty area there, Sam. Yeah, it's nothing in that at all. Emily Fox and Williamson are in the middle, but you're going to need to do a bit more to get a penalty kick from that.
It was a I don't like to use the word dive, but it was a bit of a fall over.
I think it's being looked at.
Oh no.
There's a little bit about the Lyon manager who was Arsenal for a while and adds Dom Solar's getting treatment. Sam,
I'm
please.
here. It's all good. Also Zinsberger's warming up, which
as I just said, I just said Dom Solar's getting treatment. Amy, you were climbing on me. I'm live on YouTube, mate. It's not funny. You're taking my headset off. Is that what you want to contribute? Amy, that's not helping me, mate. Please tell me nothing's been given on VAR, Sam. I can't even see the telly properly.
No, not as of currently. Still don't really know what's going on. Condomsla's up though, that's a good thing.
Maybe it's a tactical timeout. Help me, Amy. This isn't a good look, mate. Get off, please. Please get off. Thank you. I am a professional broadcaster. I am. What I think I'm going to ask you to do, Sam, because I think Amy's requiring some attention. You have the bridge, mate. It's all yours.
It's all good. News. Good news. Plays restarted. No penalty.
Excellent stuff. Right, you have the bridge.
Yeah, all good. So playing it forward, given to Fox, forward to Marnham, cross to Mariona, and across to Caitlin. Caitlin then plays it inside to McCabe, and she crosses in, and there's no one there. So Lyon in the attack now, trying to beat some of our defenders, and she's run into a brick wall, and it looked like our throw, but it's given their way. So throw in from Lyon, pump forward, and they still have the ball, intercepted, back to Williamson, possession change. So I've played it down the line, but has been unfortunate, and it's gone straight out for a Lyon throw. Worth mentioning as well, the game's being played at Lyon's men's stadium as well, so it's obviously good exposure for the game.
Another promising attack that for Arsenal. Decent effort from Mariona. Up and over the bar. Did I miss anything else, Sam?
You did not. Our good friend Josh has just shouted out that we're live as well. So,
oh, he's a good lad, is Josh. True gooner, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely lovely lad.
I commented that we should bring back the Madrid game, but I mentioned that I'm only popping in to say that, and he shouted us out.
Oh, he's a nice lad, is Josh. Massively helped us out, actually, when I was on the wounded list. Still am on the wounded list, in fairness.
I think I've made the executive decision to allow this fly to live because it is not being too frustrating. It is a little bit dopey, but I'm allowing it at the moment to see the light of day. But that could be an ongoing saga for this game.
Okay.
Oh dear, that was.
Foul by Marnham, right?
Oh yes, it was.
Ooh.
It was foul as well.
The Mornay on the turn gets caught late. Free kick to Lyon, 35 minutes. I would estimate that's probably about 30 yards out.
This is Basha taking the free kick. I did mention her.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bit of a. Oh,
keeper didn't move. She hit it hard.
Fortunate that hit the top netting because that was going straight in.
Decent curl on that as well.
Yeah, she's a special player.
Yeah.
It's very rare, as we obviously know, to find a wing back in the modern sense of the game that can do both equally as well in attack and defend. It's normally that you get one or the other.
Yeah. If you've got both assets, that's an incredible thing to have in your side.
Both, yeah. You set yourself apart, don't you, as a wing back?
Yeah.
In the modern sense, because obviously we play this, quote unquote inverted style of football. But
that's not my favourite word.
No, it isn't. But as you look at the game, that's what most teams have the philosophy for in terms of both men's and women's, is that your defence, although it needs to defend, it does need to add to the attack as well. So
corner came in, it's been headed out. There's a long range effort that was very close. Very close indeed. Carpenter again involved.
That frightened me.
It's funny because Carpenter chipped it over the bar.
Oh, that was close as well. It was on target.
Oh, you're not even going to give me a laugh. That's a shame.
Nah, just because it was on target. If it wasn't over, like it was nestling in that top corner.
It was on target if it was going in.
That makes any sense.
All right, Murray Walker.
Yeah, no, it was nestling, but thankfully flew over.
Lyon are finishing this half very strong indeed.
Yeah.
Emily Fox gets in the way.
Steady the
There's
ship.
another cross.
No.
Not be clearance. And blocked by McCabe. A block from McCabe. That was important.
That was going in. Very important.
Yeah.
That's a great run forward by Mariona. Oh, no, it's not. It's Caitlin.
It's Caitlin forward, yes. And I think the free kick to Arsenal. And maybe a chance.
It was given away by Carpenter.
Yeah.
She took that one straight out the wrestling playbook.
Yeah. The only thing she's missing was the German suplex afterwards.
It's a very funky headband that she's wearing.
And if you want a funky headband, you can buy one yourself from the Gooner Gathering shop. This doesn't exist.
Oh dear, that was a waste.
Yeah, it was. The best, but it's going to manage in NFL terms. It's given us a few yards for the throw on. Arsenal are on the attack still. Forward.
In. Oh dear.
No, it's too clever with it.
Oh dear. Nobody was on the same page.
Ford trying to put Marnham in, just went for the goal kick. It's a good idea, though.
It was. I don't think Usain Bolt would have caught that one, though.
I mean, what Bolt would be doing playing in a women's football side, I'm not sure. But yeah, the point's valid.
The point's valid. Oh dear, getting really sloppy with our passes now.
Yeah.
Not good. We need this. We definitely need half time now, just to give ourselves 15 to regroup. And just...
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't rugby, and we've got another 5 minutes to play.
Right, now just hold it. Simple football. Progressive, simple football. Well done, Kim.
Go on, Kimmy. It's good ball. Caitlin forward.
Right, this is better. This is much better.
Better controlled football.
Giving ourselves time to regroup and...
Yeah, giving the defenders a chance to breathe, because it's been a bit of a chaotic last sort of 5 minutes or so.
Great ball. Great ball.
Caitlin forward. Inside. Back to forward.
This is what we want to see.
That's why he's falling asleep. No.
No, it's
Emily Fox.
Been a hectic weekend.
Fox. Yeah, it's been a hectic week, Sam. You and me know that more than anyone in terms of YouTube land, anyway. We're not going to drop any exclusive here, not right now.
But it might be up and coming. Yeah,
I've been wrestling with that idea all day, but you know.
It's not been. See,
it's a dog-eat-dog world, isn't it?
It is. The tale of the tape, as they would say, so far in this game is very mixed. Obviously, we started the game strong and fast, which is also a little bit weird choice of words. But we did. We got what we needed to do.
Brother.
Yeah, we got what we needed to again. Sounds quite dodgy after those two words. But it's kind of
keep going, Sam.
It kind of then settled a little bit. Again, it kind of adds to the plot, I think. And then it all calmed down for a little bit. And then what happened is the other team in the situation then chose that it was their turn to go forward and attack. The other person did get a little bit sloppy and allowed lots of gaps to be opened. This is just off the script. Lots of gaps to be opened, and then
God, stop it! I'm crying.
They then again settled down, reassessed the situation, steadied the ship a little bit, started doing what they did best, and then they'll be able to have a break in somewhat 5 or 6 minutes. So that's the tale of the tape for the first half.
Indeed, 2 minutes to go of this first half. Probably Arsenal just about deserved their 1-goal lead on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. But you know, it's a decent start in terms of where the scoreline's at.
Yeah.
Referee stops the play just for a minute.
Arsenal free kick, maybe.
Let's have a look.
I don't really know if there's anything in that, to be honest.
No. I mean, she had two. The Lyon player had two defenders on her, but apparently she committed the foul. But you know, be that as it may, we'll take it. Arsenal with the ball in possession. There's Mariona. Danger player for Arsenal. Marnham. That's an intelligent ball. Kimmy Little. Williamson is up from the back.
One last push. Go on, Coach.
Chloe Kelly,
Oh,
cutting inside, keeping the ball. Very nice. Just gonna. Oh, I thought she was gonna shoot. She disguised it.
Length again.
Looked like she was going to go for the left-footed drive on the edge of the tee.
That's 100% a foul.
Yeah.
But Katie McCabe needs to calm herself down.
It's not the first time.
And not do anything rash.
Yeah, you don't want to do an Antonio Rudiger now, do you? Did you see what happened at the end of the Copa del Rey now? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Absolutely
unbelievable goal from Kunde.
Yeah.
And the scenes were just madness. Like, it was so nice to watch. Like, as not as a neutral as such, because I have got a preference of Barcelona.
Hold on, Sam. Hold on. Edge of the box. Arsenal. Caldente! Oh! Oh! What a goal! And what a bit of timing! 30 seconds into injury time, Caldente has scored an absolute beaut. Right on the edge of the penalty area. Sorry to cut you off, Sam. I had to.
Wow.
I could see it. I see the play developing.
Wow.
Arsenal lead 2-0 on the night. It's 2. Where are we now? We're 3-2 up, are we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Finish. I've said it once and I've said it again. One of our best signings
ever in the women's game. Came in on the right-hand side. Kelly's cross, got a header out. Who's it? Played it out. Eventually, Russo played it. Caldente on the edge of the oval outside the penalty area. Chips it right in the top bins. Wow, what a goal!
Good God Almighty!
Broken in half. Whew. Timing on that. That's going to be a good goal later. Oh, I've hit the dono button. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. There he is. There's the score on the night. 2-0 to Arsenal. All we need to do now is just see this next minute out. Just be solid around the back, and then we'll go in half time and let's see see what we do second half. Goodness gracious, that's sloppy though. Leah Williamson gives it away. She should have done better. She acknowledged that. You're going to have another cross to deal with in the penalty area here. Just feel it's inevitable. A cut inside.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, and we spoke about Dom Solar. We spoke about Dom Solar at the start of the game. It might not have been the cleanest of shots, but she grabbed hold of it and she didn't let it fall to anybody else.
That's when you need a goalkeeper that hasn't had much to do, but when the time is needed, 100% locked in.
And I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are on half time. What an incredible first half for Arsenal. People would have had the doubts after the first leg. But as we showed in the previous rounds, when we come back with a deficit against Madrid, we can come back stronger. People would have said this have been maybe arguably more difficult because it's been the away leg. Couldn't have started any better for Arsenal with an own goal in the first 5 minutes following the corner. And then Mariona has just come out with an absolute beauty of a goal right on half time.
That changes the landscape of the whole thing in one half of football, like we said right at the start. That first leg that I was so disappointed about was just the first half.
The funny thing, how I felt about that first leg is it wasn't out of hand as such. The score line was still quite, it was only 2-1 on the night. It wasn't a big gap. So, for example, like where we had like against Madrid away when we finished the game 2-0 defeat, but we go and win the second leg. It was closer than the other tie. But we've come out here. We started strongly, score with a set play, and then an absolute world-class goal. We'll see again and again and again from Caldente to put us ahead on aggregate.
I am going to eat for the 15 minutes of halftime, and then I shall rejoin you.
Absolutely. Well, I think this probably is a good time to say Gooner Gathering will be going for a break ourselves. As I say, I've got my daughter here with me as well. So bear with us here on the channel. Please leave your comments for us. We'll get to them in probably in about 5-10 minutes. Okay, we'll keep the stream going. We will be back. I'll put some music on in the background for you all. And we'll see you in a little bit. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering. We are just about getting ready for the second half here. Arsenal leading on the night 2-0 and 3-2 on aggregate. Posh Bertie is in the chat. Let's see what he has to say. He is talking about my pal Adam Pacitti over at Cultaholic Wrestling, who is going through hell in a smell over on their page at the moment. He's been live since 2 p.m. yesterday afternoon. He's still stuck in that room. He still needs to say you love it a million times. Or he needs to break that code like Chris Jericho once did. But back to the football, he says 45 minutes to go. Seems appropriate with Bertie's comment up there, and that we have just reached 400 subscribers, to say big thank you to Posh Bertie, I wouldn't have had the confidence to start this channel without his assistance at the start. So thank you for joining us this evening, mate. Emerson Crozier, another member of the team, resident Academy expert, is in the building as well. It's nice to see you there, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sam Wilson, are you there still? That would suggest not at the moment. I will mention whilst Emerson's there, our Academy expert, a great day in the Academy for Max Dowman, who scored 4 goals in the Academy this week. I will try and do a video, or one of us will try and do a video regarding what happened with the Academy this weekend. It's been a while since we've done an Academy video, in fairness, but it's been kind of difficult doing everything with the work, and obviously you guys have seen my all over me over this broadcast. Luckily, I've got Mrs. M with me in the background now, so hopefully this second half will be a little bit smoother, everybody. A bit of an update in the Premier League. It's now Liverpool 5, Spurs 1. And it's funny because it's Destiny Ogogi who scored the goal. I think the title is, of course, it is Liverpool's Destiny, unfortunately. But when it comes to the men's side, the Champions League is what we're looking for. And, of course, the game against PSG coming up this week would be an interesting one. One way or another, I'm going to find a way of getting live that night for the men's side. So we'll let you know. I'll let you know tomorrow exactly how we're going to do it. But I can see the Arsenal women are on their way out to the pitch now. And crucially, they are ahead in the tie. Arsenal, I thought, started the game extremely quickly, and what a boost it was for our side, getting the own goal from the corner kick to start us and settle any nerves. And then the cherry on the cake was Mariona's wonderful quality goal right in the top corner. Can Arsenal continue this and get towards the final? We are set to kick off. Hopefully Sam will join us when he's ready. I know he said something about eating, so I will go it solo for a moment. A little bit of early pressure there. Arsenal winning the ball in a really good position there. They might be through. They might actually be through early here. The shot comes in. It's a goal. It's a goal, Russo. 30 seconds into the second half. I will just double check it. We'll double check it because of VAR, because it looked a bit messy on the challenges. But 30 seconds in, Russo scored. looking for confirmation. Sky have given the goal. Start to the second half here. It's all come from a hopeful clearance, really. And Russo initially putting the pressure on, played it towards the left-hand side. Somehow a bit of a mess, but Russo played it on the left-hand side. No, ball was played to her on the left-hand side. Let's see, it was Ford, then Marnham, and then Russo scores. It is 3-0. Goal has been given. Welcome back, Sam.
I just ran through midway through making my drink because I heard we'd scored. So I will go and complete that, and then I'll be back.
Okay, then, mate. Thank you very much for hopping on. No changes as far as I'm aware in terms of the lineup. Certainly a change in the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming at us straight away, though, so let's not get carried away. That's the updated scoreline, everybody. Thank you all for being here as well. I see a huge number in our live today, so thank you very much for that. And if you are new, subscribe to us. If you're not seen this before, my name is Lee Meadows, Goonly Meads. I am joined by Sam Wilson, of course. Free kick for Lyon, and they will need, for their sake, hope for something off this free kick. It's on their left-hand side. And here it comes. Williamson does enough just to head it out, and I think Foxy has played it off Lyon player, and it should be an Arsenal ball. Just make sure my comments section is on so I can see all you lovely people. Up the Kent, says Bertie. The best thing to come out of Maidstone. I believe in Sam Wilson.
Before that,
just stay there for the whole. Just stay there for the rest of the stream like that. It's perfect.
It's actually a Ted Lasso mug, nothing to do with Joe Hendry. So,
okay.
Just wanted to make that quite clear.
Thank you. Wow. Arsenal free kick took me by surprise. I only just saw it going across. Chloe Kelly. Oh, I think his energy and directness has been important in this. She gets beaten this time. But I think there's enough Arsenal bodies around to get it back cleanly. They have. Keep possession. Yeah, it just goes back to Lyon just briefly. But again, the pass back net's put them under pressure, and ball's back with the goalkeeper, who's had a shaky night at best. Does manage to find a defender this time, and there's the clearance near enough up to halfway. Advantage given to Lyon there, but I think Leah should stop that attack. Goes to halfway, and Arsenal might be looking on the way for another attack here. Can you imagine this? Marnham, that's a great ball. Here it goes on their left-hand side again. Decides to go back a little bit. So maybe the momentum's slightly gone, but still Arsenal attack. They managed to get a corner out of it, so fair play. That's 5 minutes of the second half already gone. Arsenal corner. It's taken short. Second time of asking, ball gets into the penalty area. Gets cleared by Lyon. Arsenal managed to cut it out before it goes to the halfway line. Dom Solar is with the ball outside the penalty area. Please be careful on your clearance. Managed to find the halfway line, thereabouts. My picture's just gone haywire on the television screen. Thank you, BT Sport. TNT, sorry.
My stream's been fine the whole time.
Oh, you're on different ones to me, mate, aren't you?
Yeah. The zone just makes life easier because obviously you can make a free account and so you don't have a subscription.
Yeah.
Because I believe getting your hands on BT for a day isn't possible. So yeah, it's a good alternative. Obviously, it would have been easier if like Chelsea were on YouTube, but we can't have it all our own way.
No. Arsenal are on the attack again here, mate. Marnham playing it on the left-hand side. I think they want to be a little bit cautious there. That's what it looks like. They're not being as direct. Ball's going to go in this time, I think. Mariona. No, they're just holding. There's the shot on the turn and saved by the goalkeeper. It was Russo that time. Goes for the near post. Solid save from the goalkeeper. Before I even get a chance to have a sip of my drink there on the attacker, Lyon. There's the shot come in. Nope. That one looked like it went wide.
I did a Gary Neville for a minute there as well.
Oh! Don't think it ever looked threatening, to be honest.
No, it didn't. It was.
I don't think it was worried.
No, it was a. What's the word? Don't know what the word is now.
Rubbish.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
Attempts on target, we've had 5, they've had 1. So, although we're in a good position, we do need to be really careful now because of the aggregate. Lyon do score. We're back down to a goal again. So, though we're in a great position, we do need to be really careful at the same time.
So I don't think we could have imagined us being in this sort of position, especially at this third stage of the game, mate.
Oh no, 100% not. I'm just pleased my Lucky Pink shirt's back on form now.
There you go.
Lucky Pink shirt obviously got us through Real Madrid.
It was all to do with Sam's shirt.
It was. Even so that we just slipped up 2-1 in the pink shirt, but it's come clutch and so far it's delivering the goods.
Lovely. Fox in a bit of a battle there. Loses out this time.
A Crystal Palace and Man City final.
I haven't had that confirmed, but
not confirmed, but they're winning 2-0 fairly late on in the game. So not 100% confirmed, just looks likely.
Yeah, Guardiola scored the second goal for Palace on for Man City.
Oh!
Saved by Dom Solar.
Again, great save.
Who was that with the effort? Who was that by the effort, mate?
Hodderberg. It did look like it was straight at Van Domselaar again. But still, they're important ones.
Yeah. And 5 minutes to go in the Premier League as well. Liverpool 5, Spurs 1.
Always count on Spurs, can't you?
Well, as we said, it's already was long gone, wasn't it? Let's be fair. Let's focus on what we're watching, though.
I do think I will take full credit that playing North London Forever yesterday there also did this as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. In the boxing event, we'll ignore the fact that the Arsenal fan got knocked out. But
He didn't get knocked out. He lost on points.
oh, he lost on points. Okay, sorry.
He did
Took a
have
bit
a
of bottle
cannon.
to do that.
He did have a massive, great big cannon on his back as well. I have seen some Tottenham Instagram pages going absolutely mad, saying how the board let this happen. I just thought this is all music to my ears this morning as I was waiting.
Beautiful. Well, I did hear that Ben, after the fight last night, was looking for a bit of space, and so we went to the trophy room at Tottenham for a little bit.
Yeah, Daniel Levy let him in apparently.
Yeah. It was a cheap joke, but it's a funny one.
Yeah, no, I did see that on X this morning as well.
Yeah. Probably more relevant is that Emily Fox has just brought the ball to Chloe Kelly. We're in another excellent position here. Kelly scored it, ball in, scrambled away a little bit. Can we get the second phase in this? Not quite.
What phase is he in, Lee?
I don't know. It's the second phase of this play, though. I immediately regretted my words. Perhaps not for the first time today. Carpenter gets it out of play, unfortunately for her.
Oh dear, Joe. It's not going your way at the moment, pal.
It almost sounds like you don't have some good feeling towards Joe there, mate.
No, got no bad feelings about him at all. Towards the end of the time with Arsenal, things weren't going quite the way we wanted them to on the pitch. That's for sure. But no hard feelings. Obviously, he's gone on to do extremely well with Lyon. Clearly wasn't the right fit for us at the time during lockdown.
Yeah.
No, I just meant in the general sense. Like like when I saw Unai Emery on the touchline yesterday, and I said, "It's not a good evening for you." Like that.
Turn my fan up. I'm sweating. I'm a hot fella right now. in all the right ways.
Our houses are not made for this sort of climate.
No. So the minute the temperature goes up a little bit, it's like the end of the world, isn't it?
It is. It's going to be the absolute. Oh no! Deanne's in. Well done. Great defending. Cool.
We'll play girls.
That's going to be the stark alternative when I go to America in a few weeks. Because that's like all their houses are fitted with air conditioning, aren't they? And everything's air-conned. Our tent is even air-conned when we go to the festival.
All right, corner here.
Let's keep this one out. Out! Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who on earth it came off. The second effort comes in.
Right,
we're good. We're good.
Hey, that's a yellow ref, surely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if her name's Shirley, but the yellow card was certainly out.
Thank you very much for that. That was one you would call.
You're turning it to Goldbridge. Can you hear yourself talking like Goldbridge there? Thank you very much for that.
I don't watch enough of him to be fair.
Get in! Get in! Get in! Get out!
That's in football terms, in case you're not a football fan, and I should explain this to you. When you blatantly take out a player to stop a possession and gain yourself a yellow card, it's called taking one for the team. That's what she did.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at that! We're in again! Oh, crumbs! Russo, I think it was a last-ditch tackle on her. I had to say that. I nearly said something else.
That's definitely one for the short.
Yeah, I went with the crumbs and said, "Oh, we're in again." I'm glad I made you laugh, Sam. What I'm here for, mate.
No, I don't think I hear old crumbs very often, to be honest.
Bear in
think that's-
mind, I'm very careful on what I say on this channel, my friend.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I know. I don't think I've heard "oh comes" before. That's like must be like the danger word when things get too much
Yeah.
and it's teetering on that line.
Yeah. I think Chloe Kelly's just been spoken to here by the referee, mate. But the ball goes out of play. She's tried to throw the ball. I don't know. Did the ball go and hit somebody? I'm not quite sure. It might have done.
Maybe she's doing what McCabe did to her before.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So we're gaining some yards here. That's good for Arsenal. We're in the right place. How did 61 minutes get on the clock? How did that happen?
Spencer and Dom will be pleased for the yard references.
Yeah, I know. I knew they would be.
NFL draft and all, one of the sports that I have no clue about.
No. But you know what? We're looking at a special team here.
We are. When you look back at the season and how we started it to how we're going to end it, you would have never put two and two together, to be honest.
It certainly felt for me. There's two phases, and I use that word again. To it with the change of management, and then the change of feeling. Hello, I mean, there's got to be a goal, and it is absolute mayhem here. Caitlin Ford has just scored from nothing. Keeper's just giving it straight to her.
4-0.
I was going to say, wow. I was about to say the change of manager, and then the difference that Chloe Kelly has made, but right there, it was one of the established stars who just scored a fourth goal. What? I don't know if I can remove the bot comment. Oh, we'll say hello, Emerson again. He says goal. Caitlin Ford. What happened there? The defender just completely slipped, and you don't give Ford that sort of space. Wow. Let me change the banner and just make sure that I am seeing things correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Because I never thought at any stage I'll be telling you the score that Arsenal 4-0 up away from home. That's just incredible. Sam's gone quiet, which worries me a bit.
No, I'm still here. I'm just messaging everyone around me in pure pandemonium.
Good man.
Well, so I've put 4-0, Beth. It was 2-1 in one that me and Charles went to, and now it's 4-0 in return, and now it's 5-2. So she doesn't make any sense of that. We're going to the final. She's put football ?
Football. Can I get rid of that Twitch comment? No, I don't think I can. Ignore if you're seeing the comment on Twitch.
There isn't. It's not up on the screen.
No.
You love it when bots come in.
Yeah, big up to the bot.
We get quite a lot of them. We've got 2 Beths now as moderators to sort that out for us.
Amazing. Yeah, let's give all the mods all the credit they deserve. It's a tough job. So comfortable save there from Dom Solar. Kind of a weak effort, left-footed effort by the Lyon number 4.
Wow, I think I'm lost for words again.
We're a bit stunned, mate, aren't we? Not for the first time this week.
No, there's been quite a few Stone Cold Stunners.
Yeah.
That's that's disregarding the one he played on in WrestleMania.
Yeah, quite. Look at that. Wrestling references, American football references. Just to clarify and just
Off
so
script,
it's said.
off
Just to,
script wrestling, off
yeah,
script talk. I don't know what. I don't know.
yeah, run-ins from Miss Meadows before I had her climbing all over me before the stream and just after we started. Yeah, just to clarify and just to rubber stamp it. Of course, Liverpool are Premier League champions.
Well,
You know, and you know, I'm very sporting. I'll say congratulations to Slot in his first season.
yeah. As much as we can't take away winning the league, I think the I think the real test will come for him when over the next couple of seasons when he forms his own team, because he's been in an incredibly fortunate position that Klopp left him with a side that was capable of winning the title. So that's ultimately not the main reason why they've done it. It's a big reason. Obviously, everybody's weakness around them has helped them. But yeah, I think that's less said about the better after I've just been quite sporting.
Yeah, no, and you're right, Sam. You're right, because obviously he came into a job with an excellent side. You know, he's coming with an excellent side anyway. And when you got them, and that, you know, in good nick anyway, they're only champions just a couple of years ago anyway. With largely a lot of them same sort of players, in fairness. So yeah,
it's something you can dream of, isn't it? When such an amazing manager leaves you, that the next person that comes in has an easier task because
side netting, no goal, mate.
Yeah, it's
Danny.
things they're made of, isn't it, for a team if they can lose such an influential manager. The next one comes in and they're capable of doing that because of how it's been left. So, yeah. So Hegerberg, their striker, is coming off.
Yeah.
And being replaced by Les Sommer. Guessings for that one in the chat where she is from. I think that's fairly obvious. Oh, and Van der Donks came on as well.
That's a player we're very familiar with.
Yeah, I found it absolutely atrocious that when she came off the pitch at the Emirates, that she was booed. I found that so bad because she was one of the most influential players for us in the seasons that she was with us. There was one person behind me that not stood up but said, "Why on earth are you doing that?" Which I'm really pleased about because I just thought there's no need. Like, there really is no need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just read Posh Bertie's comment there. More like Caitlin Ford. Am I right? The silence probably gets what it deserves.
Oh, no. I'd seen that. It was on the screen quite a while, so I'd been able to listen to myself while it was on the screen. I didn't want to ruin Posh's moment.
Yeah, it's his magic moment. He's been working on that one all day. Love you, Posh. Right. Let's try and get my professional hat on, Ish. And say to you all that we've got about 20 minutes to see this through.
I don't think a game of football's ever gone this fast, to be honest with you.
I think you're right. I think there's a problem with the clock.
Well,
the Jurgen clock.
It's good enough for me.
It's good enough for you.
Yeah.
It's good enough for two. It's where I want to be.
So it has gone full time in the Man City game. So we have now confirmed got a Palace Man City final on May the 17th. May is one of these busy months where you've got about 10 different finals in it.
Yeah.
So we've got subs coming off. So we've
Russo
got,
for Blackstonius, I think.
yeah, and then Mead stood there, so I'm guessing Chloe Kelly's coming off.
Makes sense. Let's give her a quiet little cap there. Though Russo's
Russo,
been sensational.
to be honest, she hasn't had much to do because everybody around her has just been elevating.
Interesting.
It's really interesting because obviously we've needed her goals a lot this season. Like if we didn't have her goals, take her goals out of all competitions, we wouldn't be where we are. So it's interesting, and it brings a different depth to the team that we don't need to rely on those goals from one player because obviously philosophy in both the men's and the women's, their philosophy is very much the same. Is that each player has a very big job to do. We've shown the doubters wrong today that we can do that. Because a lot of people were saying that we would pull this back, but a lot of people were saying Lyon's experience will pull them through. So it's very interesting that we weren't expected to do it against Real Madrid. People doubted us again. People doubted us again today. Very much like the men's, we were doubted like I've never seen doubt before. I was one of them. Like I've got to put my hands up. I was one of them.
Yeah.
I said to everyone around me, I said, our only saving grace is that we play better when there is no pressure on us. And we just do. I don't know what it is. We can have a season where I have enjoyed my football probably the least ever, but yet we sit in a potential final and a Champions League semi-final. Like, I don't know, again, how I could write that a couple of weeks ago. I couldn't have. Absolutely
crazy, isn't it?
Mental.
Yeah. And credit to the teams. Credit to the teams for their achievements in this competition.
Oh, I want to stress what I've just said. We'll be very much we very much won't be the favourites in this final once again, which again will probably suit us. But at the same time, we've got to realise the challenge that we've got because yes, Lyon are a successful team. We've done really well against them today, but Barcelona, completely different beast. I saw them at the Emirates against us, and we lost that game 5-0. And I sat there and I said, you know what? It won't matter what team you put out. If you made a mix of the best players in the WSL, put them all together, we still would have had that same scoreline because there was something just special that I'd never seen with any women's team. And if you'd have put them side by side, I know this is not possible, but if you'd have put them side by side with a men's team, they really would not have struggled because of how good technically they were in their passing and going forward. And so we have got a humongous task. But the last two games have been humongous tasks. So
and to your point, the Barcelona have just put Chelsea aside today. So we know we've got a heck of a job to do, but who knows? Who knows what can happen? I'd say with a bit of caution in my voice, because I just don't want me looking like a complete idiot on a stream. I'd like us to get there first.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, like, of course. But I'm saying that with oh dear, that was a nasty fall. It's Caitlin's goal again.
It's Caitlin's goal, yeah.
The calmness, though, like the absolute calmness with that ball and knowing that you're going to put one foot in the final for Arsenal, and that calmness and experience has just pulled through, and she's just blasted it and gone, do you know what? Let's do this.
Absolutely. But until the whistle blows, it's not over. There's an effort that goes wide there that time for Lyon. I'm not going to. I don't know if I can pronounce that name without looking at it again.
Well, who are we looking at? What number?
It was the Lyon number 10, I think.
Lyon number 10. Let me bring up X and then I'll cross-reference.
I think I can probably do it. Was it 10? Maybe it's up. No, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it wasn't. It couldn't have been because she's not on.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Probably just saved us some awful pronunciation for both of us.
Yes, possibly. But well, I will say the shot where whoever it was from, it was well wide. No foul given there against Kimmy Little. Quite rightly, I think.
Hey, we're moving on up. We've got 402.
Come on. Thank you very much, guys, for being so supportive on this stream. And there's been loads of people here on the chat today as well. I see you all in my little counter just above my head. So thank you very much. It really is appreciated. Genuinely thought we started from this channel after leaving Cannon Chatter from pretty much nothing on my private account. And now we are commentating here on the semi-final for the Women's Champions League, where we look like we might be able to score another goal. It is still 4-0. I think Gary Neville just joined us again on the headset.
He did. That was more not expected. What's the word? I'm losing my word. But yeah, so this reference.
Not for the first time, Stuart, you're delirious, mate.
Yeah, so that reference was to a message that I shared in the WhatsApp group that we've got. I put the number 400, and then I also put a GIF of a basketball being thrown in with the letters 400 underneath it too. So it took Puck a while, but he got there in the end.
And he might have missed it earlier on, but I did say if it wasn't for Bosch at the very start when we made the decision to do this, that away game against Southampton, a 1-1 draw in the men's game after Cannon Chatter had finished, I don't think we would have got anywhere near where we are if it was largely with Bosch's support that we got to where we are.
100%.
Yeah. Can't wait to see you actually in a matter of a week's time.
Well done.
Catley, Catley, great bit of defending there, covering up that bit of play.
Massive to say that she was down for a period of time as well.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about the substitutions.
Yeah. It's funny because this is the first season I've watched Catley play at centre half. I'm so used to seeing her playing left back, mate. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
she certainly surprised me 100% because I know a couple of weeks ago I was worried about her playing there in bigger games.
See if you can see this.
Green King Sports, you are now.
I have got a score. I've got a prediction right, so I've got some money off my drinks.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, happy days. It's the second right prediction of the week.
I could have done with that, to be fair, because I'm also going to a Green King pub this evening.
Very nice too. I've had. Oh, it's goal!
Oh dear! So
from
good.
The defensive error.
Calm.
It is 4-1. It is 4-1.
Controlled. We have a lead. Settle.
Yeah. Settle down. Do you want to talk through the goal, Sam?
Yes, I'll try to. So a cross was whipped in. I wouldn't say it was an error, really. I'm just going to make sure So the ball came in, and it was Kim Little, I believe.
Yeah, Captain Kim.
Ball, but the ball wasn't there to be cleared. Really, she went for it. The player then kind of collided with her, which allowed it to drop to the edge of the box, and the Lyon player finished it really well.
Right, so I should add to that 3-5 on aggregate.
Yep. Obviously, still in a great position. 81 minutes. We now just need to keep the ball like we're doing at the moment. Play the simple passes. Nothing too rash. Even if you have to start playing it around the back, I don't normally ask for that. But if it's in a safe position to do so, then use the old trick I use on FIFA when I'm a goal up and I don't know if it's going to be a goal up by the end of the game. So I do the unsportful thing and pass it between the goalkeeper and the defenders so they can't get the ball.
I see. Got 8 minutes.
I don't know. I don't think there'll be although there's been some subs, I don't think there's been a great deal. Problem is we've scored some goals as well and they have. So don't think we're leading to a 2 or 3 minute job, to be honest, afterwards. Because I think a couple of our subs and their subs have come up to that. And then the goals and the other stuff. So I think we're looking at 6 or 7 maybe, which makes it important that we keep this out. Now, Gianni, corner. Oh dear.
Gianni might have been the lady who had that shot a little bit ago. I was trying to find a name.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay.
Because the side of me that's just said calm down and panic.
He's panicking.
Calm down and panic. Calm down and don't panic. Oh my God.
Header goes wide, high and wide. Nothing to worry about. It's all fine. The short corner was played. Cross in the area. Actually, the number 10, it was number 10, was completely unmarked.
When I was quite nonchalant at 75 minutes, I now blame myself because it's a completely different game now. Yes, we're still in a great position, but 1 goal and it's the touch and go before I say something very different.
We are at least in the right end of the field for us, and we're going to get a throw on near the Lyon penalty area, so that's good for us. The referee's going to be on us with the time wasting here, so I would suggest to the ladies just be a little bit careful.
I wouldn't normally encourage the dark arts, but the dark arts is something that we very much need to do now, in a sense that we don't get punished for it. But if you have to do a Declan Rice in order to get the ball away from the pitch, then I fully condone at this point a full Declan Rice.
Right, you are. Randomly noises.
It's going to be lots of them between now and the end of the game. Just to make sure the viewers are still awake. Ooh.
There goes the cross beyond the byline.
Russo looks very comfortable. She looks a lot more comfortable than I am right now.
Yep, quite possibly. Let's see if I can get Basha put the cross in and out. There's Kelly as well on the bench. Whoa. okay, hang on. Marnham down on the floor.
Which is well, it's good if it's the dark arts that I've just spoke about. So we're making 2 subs. So
Courtney
Lotte
Cross.
is coming on for Mariona, and then Cooney Cross is exiting for
So Marnham's coming off.
Marnham. So yeah, that's 2 substitutions. Fantastic substitutions in terms of that can allow us to go to a back 5.
Yeah.
It can allow a fresh midfielder to come into the midfield 3.
Yeah. Yellow card.
Card, I think.
She just booked the goalkeeper, Domsala. Really? Really?
Yeah. We move. Right, now then. Oh. Yeah, you might not make much. I might not make much sense for the next few minutes.
Arsenal throw on, ladies and gentlemen. Just beyond the halfway line. Consistently been lots of people in the chat today. Again, a big thank you to all of you. Wouldn't be there. Wouldn't be able to do it without yous.
It's interesting to see, though, isn't it? Because we've reached a lot of people doing the women's football, and that's really pleasing in a grand sense, because obviously we have our gripes and we have our grievances about TV coverage and formations not correct and stuff like that. But it's really nice to know that there is this corner away from that on YouTube people are liking to consume Arsenal women's football content. So that's really pleasing.
Absolutely. Beth Mead does exceptionally well to keep the ball in play and put the ball.
Well done.
Again, making the move towards the corner flag. I think it is a throw on to Lyon, but ball's a long way from where they want to be, and they've been robbed. Kimmy, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yes. Oh, unlucky.
Oh.
Some round of applause for the attempt.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Minute to go, normal time.
Wow. I think she needs a statue, to be honest.
Yeah. Stop in play there. Corny Cross has just been fouled.
Fantastic. That's what we brought her on for. Show up that midfield.
Yeah. I'll be looking at Beth Mead. She's got so much space around her on the right-hand side. That's all we need to do, just hold the ball.
But we also don't need to be silly about it now, because we've got to understand that every time now that we spend another second, that's all going to be added on now. So you have got to be really sensible about the dark arts that I've just said. Yes, take it to the corner flag, but don't delay your free kicks, because that's all going to add. And there's 5 minutes. Oh, I'm really surprised at that. Really surprised. I thought there's going to be a lot more. So I think we got out of jail there a little bit, which is great.
Yeah, take it.
Oh dear.
Well, oh dear is the crosswood come in, but it's been, the Arsenal girls have got it away. It's getting a little bit nervous in the virtual commentary boxes. See, Chloe Kelly's having a little laugh on the bench. There's one of them minutes gone already, gang. Another substitute for Arsenal, and I believe, Sam, I'll give you a little bit of glory here. So Arsenal youngster coming on here.
So Kate McCabe going off. I was replying to a message. Yeah, Katie Reid has played a little bit in the Conti Cup, I believe.
Yeah.
Don't think she started or come on in any games in the Champions League, that's for sure. Defender, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think she's naturally a left back, but she's 18 years old and she can play anywhere on the back line, apparently. So,
much like the story in the Forest game that I was telling you about. So,
yeah. Would you like to elaborate for the people who'd be wondering what you're on about?
Oh yeah, of course. So there is a young lad that started for Nottingham Forest today because their left back and right back were injured. So this person is somebody that is incredibly close to home for me. So my younger sister went to a swimming class or swam competitively for a team. And swam with this guy's sister who played for Nottingham Forest and started his first game in the first team in a semi-final of the football on the same side as Jack Grealish and Zach Abbott. He played for 83 minutes before he was subbed off. So that's a story that is what football's all about, I suppose, because that person lives around 15 minutes away from me. So, yeah, it's what dreams are made of when you go and play football down the park and you first kick a ball. It's the stuff that you can only dream of, isn't it? So, to actually put that into action is incredible.
Debut at Wembley Stadium in the semi-final, incredible.
Yeah, no, wow. It's I've got some people that there today, and I rang them very quickly at 4:10 when I found out this information. And they said, it's funny you say that. I wondered who it was on the team sheet, but when we've got into the stadium and they've announced his name, the Forest fans have gone absolutely mental. So I'm really pleased. Oh dear. Get rid. Oot. And I've said that time for oot.
Oot. Well, and it is. It's definitely oot. 40 seconds.
That's it, referee. Hold the play. Let us just get back into position again. Oh, God. Is he still on it, poor thing?
He's been in the horse bath again.
I tuned in last night when he'd said, that's it, I've got my pyjamas on and I'm going to bed. So
penalty check. Sam, wait. Penalty check.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to mute the camera so I can hear what they're saying.
How can he mute a camera? But anyway, be that as it may.
Mute the microphone.
That'd be the one. Potential handball, Beth Mead.
Oh, no. They're going to give that as a penalty. She's had her arm out like that. And they're going to give it as a penalty, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what she's done that for. Why has she done that, Mido? Well over the time. I don't think Hang on, whistle
No
blow.
penalty.
Check
Hey!
check over. Wow!
Hey! That's like scoring a goal. Oh
It's
no!
getting desperate. It's
Right
getting
into the
desperate.
penalty right
That's
now.
a dive.
Hey!
Overhead attempt
Hey!
gone. That's got to be it.
Let's pretend we score a goal. Way! Oh god, that's staying there forever now.
Yeah. What stays on YouTube's it's always on YouTube. That was a long check though, Sam. We play on. We're well over the time. Ball in the penalty area goes wide. Think it's a corner. I'd imagine everybody up here. Goalkeeper up and everything. The head on, Blackstenius boots it out of play, and that is it.
Yes!
It's over.
Hey!
Arsenal are in the
Final!
final. Amazing. Wow. Goodness gracious me.
We're in the final. You've got 2 song interludes there.
Lovely stuff.
Oh, wonderful. They're going to go, I'm sure.
Posh is still there. Posh is still in the chat with the red and white circles in the chat. An incredible moment for Arsenal Football Club and everything that the women's side have worked on. Arsenal against Barcelona in the final in Lisbon, Portugal, in a month's time, ladies and gentlemen. Just to confirm the score, on the night, Arsenal have beaten Lyon 4-1. It's 5-3 on aggregate. And that is a sensational performance from the Arsenal women. I think Sam's a bit stunned.
I am. I'm doing that thing where I'm messaging people again.
Just like a professional broadcaster should be, mate. Because remember, we are professional.
Oh, 100%.
Don't forget that.
I'm messaging the people that we now found out that we've got another final.
Well, I tell you something. We're going to have potentially a hell of a weekend. It's going to be a heck of a weekend anyway. With the Arsenal women in the Champions League. Can you imagine if we have 2 Champions League finals to go through in a weekend? Unreal.
That either could be the best weekend of my life or the worst.
Absolutely. But
it could be half and half. Who knows? Or it could be 1 and none. There's so many opportunities, which I don't really know what. I'm just rambling words now.
You don't even know what you're saying at this stage, do you, Sam?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Is there any way you can summarise what has just happened this evening before we go off air?
We're in the final. We played really well. We started really fast. I'm not going to start that again. We started really well and carried on that form going into half-time, although it was a little bit shaky. We then scored out of nowhere from a wonder goal from Mariona Caldente just before half-time. As I was making my brew in the other room, we made it 3-0 as I ran through and tried to catch the goal. I then went back and finished off my drink, and I think I made that third goal in my Believe mug. We then went on and scored a fourth goal from a defensive error. We then did what Arsenal normally do and make everything really hard for ourselves by then conceding a goal. So the reason why I love and hate football came back all in a couple of minutes, because I was on easy street at 75, and then all of a sudden I started to panic. I'm going to use the better choice of words that I was going to choose. I started to panic, and that made me make lots of random noises, which might have been with no relevance if you weren't watching the game. So apologies for headphone users. That might have been a scary time for you. But then,
or any potential DJs that are out there that can actually sample your noises into a banging track.
to be honest, that could be a point. I might make some things happen. Yeah, that's just completely how everything sounds, Lee. You've just nailed it in one shot.
Thanks, mate.
And then we spent the next sort of 10 plus minutes really panicking, and then I nearly jumped up from my seat in panic and ejected myself through the window when we thought there was a potential penalty. When Beth Mead flung her arm out in the hope that she would stop the ball, and didn't think that was at all dangerous. But thankfully, Audrey, who hasn't been our best friend over the last couple of years, came in clutch for once and called it off, no penalty. We then spent the next couple of minutes really panicking the fans, as we love to do, including a corner which was nearly put into the goal by the goalkeeper from Lyon, Hendler. But thankfully, as I muted my microphone and heard the final whistle blast, that was the end of it. Champions League final, 24th of May. Arsenal
genuinely feel a bit choked up myself, to be honest, but I'm going to try and get through this end bit. Just for me, the game couldn't have started any better with the own goal from the corner kick. And then there was the 2 months just before half time with Caldente's absolute world-class top bins effort to just before half time, and then almost sealing it was Russo 30 seconds into the second half. Ford capitalising on a mistake, which had that huge gap there. I mean, yes, fair play to Lyon, who did respond eventually. It was too little too late for them. Arsenal win the tie 5-3 on aggregate, and we know it's going to be a heck of a night in Lisbon against Barcelona. But what an opportunity for our side to do us proud, maybe to have a little bit of a vengeance on what happened all them years ago when we got beat in France in the Men's Champions League final. It's quite poetic that we faced Barcelona once again.
When you say that, it just gives me chills. It still gives me nightmares to this day.
I hear you, mate.
No,
I hear you.
And when I saw that trophy, when I went to the new camp, that was just, I could have just, I don't know. I felt like running out of the museum, but that would have looked rather strange.
Yeah, it might have done. You might have caused a few issues doing that. But thank goodness you didn't. Bertie is back in the chat, and he's saying, let me just bring this up. So Arsenal women have beaten Real Madrid, beaten a French team, and now facing Barcelona in the final. Interesting. It might be like Posh is alluding to the fact that, Arsenal men's side have beaten Real Madrid. We're about to face on Tuesday. Let's be fair, they're a good side, Paris Saint-Germain. At 8 o'clock kickoff, by the way, and I don't know how I'm going to do it because I'm going to have Mrs. M's going to be working, but I don't think I have much of a choice, but I'll be in the commentary box. Hopefully, some of my gang can join us, and we'll see how we get on in the first leg of the semi-final at the Emirates on Tuesday evening. Is there anything else, Sam, you want to say before we head out of here today?
No, I've got some things in the works. They will come apparent. And then when it's all settled, when it's not all set, when it's all sorted and commenced and all the things like that, I shall let you know a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a heck of a week for myself and Sam, I'll be honest with you all, but it's ending in a real positive way. But let's hope we can start next week like this week has ended. A really positive win for the Arsenal side. I certainly will be with you. I'll certainly try and bring you a short video as I in between my work and my work day and my home time tomorrow. But until next time, for us all on Gooner Gathering, thank you very much for getting us over that 400 subscriber mark. And we'll see you really soon. Come on, the Arsenal. What a result. Arsenal are in the Women's Champions League final. Thank you all for watching.